Hey everybody. This week I just wanted to share about one of the parts of the Mass that always happens, even though in these last couple years it hasn't really been that visible, at least here at our parish because of the COVID restrictions, and that is the offertory. These are kind of the symbols that we usually remember, the bread, the wine, and the collection we take up. That we take to our altar. These represent the signs of the community's offering to the Lord for the good of the community. So back when the church was first started, just after Jesus died, people would actually bring bread and wine to share with the community, so everybody had enough to eat and drink that day to be sustained for life. And so now these become the symbols of our offering as a community to the Lord on behalf of the greater community, so that there may be bread enough for all, but they're also signs of what we offer to God, the giving of the best of what we have that we now dedicate to Him. And this humble offering of bread and wine, and also our money, our tithe, our offering, becomes presented to the Lord, and then the priest prays the blessing over that by virtue of his ordination, that is God's call and election, that he should be the one that on behalf of the community calls down the Holy Spirit upon these gifts of bread and wine to now become his body and blood. And that's what the gift that God gives back to us. No longer bread and wine, but the very presence of his divine Son. So in the offertory, what always happens is that we offer our hearts to God. That's really the most important thing. On the altar, the servers or the deacon is setting out the corporal, which is basically like laying out the burial cloth on which the body of Jesus will be laid as the sacrifice of his death, and the power of his resurrection through the Holy Spirit is made present. And that's all of us placing all of our weights, all of our cares and concerns, all of our worries, our stresses and anxieties, all of our joys, all of our hopes on that altar to be offered up to God as a sacrifice of love, the gift of hearts to his heart. Love calls for love in return. So we haven't seen these symbols very much in the last couple of years, but now with things changing, we're going to be able to see them back again soon. When you see them, let that be a reminder of our offering to the Lord. It always happens, even if we come to the Lord with empty hands. Let us not fail to offer him empty hands. Let's not hold that back from him. But when you come, and especially as we approach this Lenten season, consider, usually there's a song playing at that time, what is my offering to the Lord? What do I desire to give him of the very best of what I have in worship to him and for the good of the whole community? God bless you.